This video is sponsored by Craft. I'll let you into a secret, folks. I am not a 5 a.m. kind of guy. I don't have a morning routine. I just get up, drop the kids off at school, get on my bike, and by about 9 o'clock, I'm usually at my office. And that is the start of my day. And if you're anything like me, the first thing you see when you open up your computer is something like this: mess. And you know that's absolutely fine, because this is where Craft comes into its own. But before we go any further, I realize I might need to catch some of you up, because if you've not heard of Craft, you might be wondering why on earth you'd bother with yet another productivity app. And yeah, it's a fair question. There are a lot of them out there. Some of them are even free. For example, Notion is really powerful. I tried it for a while, but I found that I was spending way more time maintaining the system than actually using it. It became a full-time job just to keep the thing running. I also used Evernote for years, then somehow that got worse with every update and more expensive at the same time. And if you're just on Apple Notes right now, I totally get it. It's free, it's simple, it syncs beautifully, but if you've started to try it for more than just a shopping list and a few saved articles, you've probably found that it can't really cope as a proper personal knowledge management tool. The thing is, most of these other apps either try to be everything to everyone and inevitably fail, or they look great in a demo and then fall apart the second that real life gets involved. Now, I think Craft is different because it just gets out of your way. It's really fast, it works very well offline, and it looks good without you having to spend hours and hours setting it all up. That is the big picture. Now let me get back to my mess and I'll show you how I use it. So to me, this here is real life productivity. I've got some of yesterday's leftovers, a half-written idea from last week, and a document that I meant to move somewhere else. I think this is completely normal, but tell me if I'm wrong. What I'm going to do here is ask Craft's AI assistant to help me make sense of it. And yeah, as we can see, now I've got something that I can actually work from. It's managed my chaos for me, which is a really nice little luxury to have first thing in the morning. So I also wanted to show you this new tasks area. This is a feature that the Craft team have just rolled out. It's the all tasks view. Here I can see every single task in my setup in one giant list. So there's YouTube stuff, consulting work, family admin, all in one view alongside my calendar and my documents. I can filter it, sort it, and actually see what's going on and, importantly, what's coming up without having to bounce around between different areas. So this was the most requested feature on their support board for a long time, and I can completely see why, because now for me, it's meant I've been able to drop a dedicated task manager app from my setup entirely, because this one does something my old task manager never did. It actually shows me everything in context, not just a list in isolation. It also emails me my schedule for the day, which is kind of cool. Okay, so I've got most of my work done for the morning, the urgent stuff anyway, and now I'm going to head off on a train for a meeting later today. Thankfully, this is where Craft, being a really good mobile app, comes in really handy. Now, if you've ever been on a train in the UK, you'll know we don't have a great cell reception, and usually there's no Wi-Fi available, but this doesn't actually matter because Craft is built to work offline first, and that's actually part of a much bigger story about how Craft handles AI that I think is worth sharing. So a lot of apps use AI as an excuse to bump the price up. Craft actually isn't doing that, so if you're on Apple, iPhone, iPad or Mac, you can switch models on the fly. So here I'm actually using access to Apple's foundation models. So that means on-device AI, it's running locally, no internet needed, and nothing leaves my device, and it's completely free. I was on this exact journey last week with no signal at all, and I got Craft to summarize a long meeting transcript right there on my phone. Done, completely offline and free. This is what I'm talking about. It just gets out of your way and helps you get stuff done, which, as you notice, is a bit of a theme here. Okay, so I've just finished off my meeting. I'm going to grab a desk in this cafe for a couple of hours. And this is where I tend to do my longer creative work, things like scripts, newsletter emails, that kind of thing, all powered by a nice coffee. And it's also where Craft's whiteboard feature is really helpful. So I've got a project coming up that I'm still kind of in the research phases on. And the problem that I used to have is that good ideas would often come at really random moments. So I'd see like a YouTube comment or some article I read or a thought that I had whilst I was traveling, and they'd just disappear. Or things like screenshots end up scattered across my photos and I never find them again. The whiteboarding in Craft kind of helps me fix that. So everything for this video lives here. Screenshots that I've dropped in, rough Apple Pencil scribbles and ideas that I want to interrogate, they're all on one canvas so that I can start to see the shape of a video before I start applying some structure to it. And because this is all in Craft, my script and my title ideas and my shot list for that particular project can live right next to it. So I'm not jumping between apps, it's all just there. I really like working like that. Another feature I wanted to share is that Craft have also just pushed a really solid update to collections. If you're coming from Notion, think of collections as databases. Gallery and the Kanban views are both noticeably better. I actually use Kanban for my content pipeline, so each of my videos gets a little card and then I move them through stages so that me and my editor can see exactly where everything is at a glance. And then if I want to jump into any of these projects, I can just click in and I've got my scripts, whiteboards, shot lists, etc. I also use this pipeline collection to track paid projects, so I can sort this easily by the stage they're at and immediately see what maybe needs a nudge to get from proposal to a contract. Genuinely really useful. The gallery views also had some love too. I use that for my family recipe collection. So I've got recipes open on the iPad when I'm cooking rather than having to rifle through books and scribbled notes. It took me a little while to get them in there, but completely worth it. Because now I know that recipe that I did on that Latin America cooking course, I can find really easily just by sorting them all through. The point here is collections is now something that you can actually build a complex workflow around rather than just a database style table. Okay, so back to the desk to finish up for the day. I've got some emails and some sponsor stuff that needs chasing up. So earlier on, I mentioned the on-device AI features. Well, this is the other side of that. So if you're already paying for Claude or ChatGPT, you can now bring along your own key. So you can plug your existing credentials straight into Craft. So to do this, you go to Settings, Assistant, and then AI Provider Connections, and then connect OpenAI or Anthropic right there. So you've got your own subscription working right inside Craft. There's no extra charge here, and it's not eating into your existing Craft AI credits either. Because I don't want to pay twice for AI, and now I don't have to. Okay, it's the evening now, kids are in bed, I'm just chilling watching some TV, and this show has just given me an idea for a video I'm working on. So I can just take a screenshot of this and then use the share sheet to send it straight into my Craft daily note for tomorrow, and then that's done in about 4 seconds. I can pick it up tomorrow when I manage my mess again. And that's exactly the kind of thing that I love about Craft. It doesn't require you to be at your desk or in the right headspace with all the right setup around you. It just catches things whenever they happen so that you can work on them when you're ready. So yeah, that's a bit of a day in the life with me and Craft. Desk, train, cafe, and sofa. Craft works across all of it without me having to think about which version I'm on or where something got saved. The new all task view was a missing piece that's now properly solved, and the collections updates like Kanban and Gallery make the visual workflows genuinely usable. Plus an innovative AI approach that's either free on device or uses what you're already paying for. That's exactly how it should be done. Now, if you want to try this for yourself, I've worked with the Craft team to bring you an amazing 50% lifetime discount off any paid plan. Plus, I've left a link to copy my daily note template to get you started down in the description. If you're already on board, let me know in the comments what Craft is helping you out with. And in the meantime, if you want to know specifically how I set up my Craft workspace for maximum productivity, you'll probably like this one over here. See you next time, folks.